All right, fans of A Sailor's Bounty, Crusader Kings 3, RP, Game of Thrones, Focus, Mod, etc., etc. This is the final episode for several reasons. One, I feel like we've more or less solidly accomplished our goal. I mean, it's crazy that we got 95% of our business done on a single pretty bad county at the edge of nowhere, with no ability to attack our neighbors because the president, the ninja president of Game of Thronesville, says that you can't. But we got it done. We're going to just do a quick rundown of how done we are. But before we do that, we need to address why this is the final episode. There's a new patch that's about to hit, 0.4.6. It is out if you download it manually. It has not hit Steam Workshop yet, but it will soon. And since I only use the Steam Workshop version, it'll auto-update and this save file will be gone forever. It updates some of the missing banners and sigilry and all that stuff and yada, yada, yada. Everything will be better forever, but the save files are not compatible. And it adds things like night trees, which I think is... rather than family trees, it's who knighted you and who knighted them and who knighted them, etc. That's very interesting, but I don't know that I'll be super into that. So, out of the Celtigars, there's a single living Celtigar who is a maester who cannot inherit, cannot marry. So, I guess he could technically have bastards. Other than that, though, the house has completely been killed off by us. So, Celtigars, almost all down, unlikely to revive. Next up, we want to talk about Grafton. There's another house down to just one member left. The last member of Grafton is married in to our house and is too old to have children. They are essentially defunct and dead. We're going to talk about Royce. Now, this isn't totally finished. They aren't as dead as some of the other houses right now. But I'd say we're well on our way. Rayella Royce is approaching 1 year away from not being able to have any further children. The Silent Sister is out of the contest. Everybody else, they're all Brightstones now. Functionally, this house is dead. The only possible way it could revive is if these two divorced or he died and then someone matrilineally married her and banged her in the next year. And at such a low fertility level, she had a child. So functionally, we have also killed off the Royces. There is almost no chance that they will survive. Now, the Corbray, who are, I don't think they were on the original hit list, but when I read about the Brightstone Pass, the Corbray featured heavily. So I added them. They aren't requested. They are not totally dead either. Now, Perrin is having children. Anna married matrilineally and can have children, and Carolyn married married regularly and can have children. So these two are still having Corbray babies. Armies married a Tully. Serona married a Brightstone. These two are loose in the world. And Dara, though, not matrilineal. Gwaine, anything could happen here. Aron's over here. The Corbrays are like 80% dead. We're cutting off the branches very quickly. But, I mean, we're Lord Paramount of the North. There's a very strong chance that once our troop numbers reset, we're going to take the Stormlands with the power of the Vale and Dorne. And then probably we're going to attack Dorne when we lose our allyship with them. When the current princess dies, we're just going to storm in there and do it. With our dragon, we can draconically subjugate all of Essos. I don't anticipate any problems there. I mean, there's a very functional chance that we pass down 3 different Lord Paramouncies, 2 Jaehaerys, possibly 4, because Dragonstone is a Paramouncy. I guess it's like the Lord Paramount of the Crownlands or whatever controls that, and he is the High Lord of Dragonstone. Eventually, when his father takes over for his grandfather. So, yeah, I mean, I fully anticipate that not only will Jaehaerys end up running the 7 kingdoms, it'll probably be more like the 10 to 12 kingdoms. And we did all of this from one kind of not great county. Again, just to be clear, it was entirely more or less marriage alliances, and then finally the move to outright violence through murder. So, yeah, I think we've done it. We'll have to hear from Anant Malvia 989. Oh, it's so hard to read that name from all the way across the room. On my third monitor is pretty far away from me right now. Sorry if I've been pronouncing your name wrong. We are trying to get a new hook on my husband before he becomes the king of the 7 kingdoms. I've also been placed as the Master of Whispers, which basically means I'm fucking untouchable. I can probably influence the king and the queen pretty easily. The only people defending the king right now who are adding their intrigue to his are himself, his wife, and his sworn shields, who are, of course, the King's Guard. But normally you'd have a spy master defending you, but I am the spy master. So fucking around with the king will be exceedingly easy if I need to. Again, we're totally loyal, and I'm just sticking these hooks on my husband for if he becomes king, because we want to go ahead and get access to the dragon pits. It's been a real bummer not having one. If we had an enormous amount of money, we could build one in the north somewhere now, because we're Lord Paramount, so we're authorized to do that. But at this point, it'll probably be faster for us to just die and have Jaehaerys take over the 7 kingdoms, and then have the dragon pits in King's Landing and Dragonmont. So, yeah, I mean, this is a victory lap. We've flown via dragon to get a party started in Winterfell as quickly as possible. I had to give away a bunch of lands to get us down beneath domain holding count, but Winterfell has activated its +2 domain holding limit, which pays for itself in another. Moat Cailin has activated its domain holding limit, which pays for itself. So, yeah, I mean, we went from a small number of holdings to a much larger with a much better tax base. And I'm looking forward to getting that tax base up quite a bit higher over time. Unfortunately, we have an enormous rebellion brewing, so I needed to use all my money to have a feast. I'm going to try to forestall the rebellion and turn my strongest non-supporters back to my side. So we are trying to befriend Lady Gwyn Reed of the Neck. We're going to turn the Reeds back towards us and try to keep them out of the rebellion. And we are also swaying Lady Delone, who is currently the head of the rebellion. The Manderleys are probably pissed that we basically burned all their land repeatedly. So, yeah, we're going to sway her a little bit, try to get her to see some reason, and maybe drop out of the rebellion. Enjoy your victory lap, guys. We did it. Oh, yes, and I had a whole bunch of captured people, and some things happened in the in-between. Not that much, but some things happened. And as you can see here, I can make a bunch more high lordships. And at some point, I should be, when I'm not traveling, I'll be able to move the realm capital to Winterfell. Unfortunately, because I traveled to do the feast, I lost the ability to move the capital. Ah, we have the royal favor of the king. And I'm Warden of the North. Welcome, welcome. Lady Darissa is here. What started as an ordinary feast became an exceptional one thanks to the presence of Lady Darissa. We spoke all evening about all manner of subjects, and as things would have it, it would seem we have a lot in common. I had such a good time with her. What a good evening. Okay, peasant rabble are rising against us. Not so great. My son Ossifer enters my chamber looking disappointed. Mother, my lady, I want to discuss my betrothal. I don't want to do it. I don't want to marry Rhaella. Where to start? My betrothed will not find satisfaction in a man like me. Please, mother, please don't make me do this. Okay, fine. You don't have to. We don't need the Valyrians. I would love to kill off their brood. Of course, they were traitorously rebellious several times recently. But we can just arrange to have them wiped out when your older brother inherits. Oh, I don't have any money. Time to crack open my secret stores of wine. I don't know what this accent is. I'm so sorry. Alright, we're having a lively feast. Someone let the dogs out. My guests are all in good moods. This feast has brought us closer together, and we will be able to look back and chuckle at the escapades of Gareth and his drunken band of merrymakers for years to come. Keep me in your hearts, vassals. Uh-oh. Barrowtown's got some problems, I see. Hold on. It's the Barrows is down over here, right? Yes, here's Barrow Hall. Lack of sheriffs. The Shire refs. Oh, and welcome to the new council. Of course, Oswald's still here. I hired a Essosian, is it Cahorian blacksmith specifically to serve as steward, and then got her in that position. This is the best diplomat we could get. Not very good. Valyrian serving as our there, and then a newcomer, Lady Darissa Brent of the North, was willing to serve, and we've got a pretty good scholar as well. Some members of the North are more willing to bend the knee than others. And now a toast to Lady Gwyn of the Neck. We didn't get any friendship events with her. That's crazy. Okay. Now we're gonna zoom home on my dragon, Sundancer. Maintaining a spy network across the realm on behalf of King Rhaegal has its perks. I frequently discover things I'm not even looking for. Evidence of Carlton's secret, for instance. Yes. Now, when I have the money, I probably want to turn some of the children of the great houses into spies. Okay, here we go. We're gonna move to Winterfell now, kids. Bing, bang, boom. Our next step will be to seize the High Chiefdom of Winterfell. There we go. That looks like Winterfell for real. Welcome, friends. Welcome, welcome. Look at this court. Look at how badass that is. All our artifacts are in place, and we have the High Seat of Winter. Prestige, 12% renown bonus, which is enormous. Legitimacy gain. Pact of the Isle of Faces is old gods, I believe. So yeah, we've got the Stark chair. We need a lot more artifacts, but yeah, this place looks great. We're paying a lot of money for it. I do want to switch to a warlike court, I think. So we want to go to war. Scheme discovered. Oh, he's trying to fabricate a hook on me. Interesting. For the third night in a row, I'm sitting at the same table at the same inn. It is an excellent view of the bar and the captivating barkeep behind. No, I'm just here for the drinks. I don't... This game really wants you to cheat. Lady Mella? That's my daughter. She's murdered by a dragon? By Dreamfire. Oh no, she probably tried to tame it or slay it or something. This is rough. Dragons are killing Targaryens and us quite a bit. Struggling and shouting, a large man is dragged before me. He is clearly an Ironborn raider, the type who has sown chaos in our realm for decades. Please have mercy. My name's Carlig, and I've been living in the lordship at Winterfell for years. I was left behind because I was injured. The villagers saved me. They're my family now. The raider falls to his knees, hoping I'll spare his life. Several peasants confirm his story. As you serve the village, you may live. For now. Alright. I think that my scheme against my husband can't go any higher. It's better to just pop this off. Fabricate hook failed. The Lady Mella. Are we running it again? Is that what's happening? Okay. I'm worried because the secrecy will get overwhelmed at some point. I think we're about restored. Let's make sure nobody's at war. Dorne isn't at war. The Vale is also not at war. Let us commit ourselves to the Reconquista. We will draconically conquer the Stormlands. King Rhaegal can no longer employ you as Warden of the North. Okay, I don't really know why not, but maybe I'm supposed to be a peaceful guy. Because I'm a Lord Paramount, I can finally call the frickin' king in. Oh, my husband isn't very useful here. I'm gonna be honest. Not very useful indeed. Move this over to Winterfell. Wow, the king is kind of upset that I did that, huh? I'm here to expand your realm, my liege. A man enters your court leading an unusually pale woman bound by hands. He claims hunters found the woman, who he refers to as a white, in the woods covered in the blood of a dead hunter. The woman tries to defend herself, claiming she was picking herbs when she was found by the wounded hunter and tried to save him after his attack by a wolf. The man warns you to ignore her plea. She is a white. Recall the legend of the Night's King and the dangers she could present. So this is, again, the 13th Lord Commander. This guy is paranoid, irrational. She is sadistic, cynical. Oh, it's because she's albino. The poor girl has suffered enough. Glenna approached me today. She said that she's been grateful to me ever since the day I saved her from Herman. She wishes she could repay me. Teach me the... Do I already have gardening or something? I'll take gardening. I have learned so much. Thank you. I'm proud to see my son no longer as a child, but as an adult. And he returns back to his father's court, suffering. Suffering for a mother who bore these children and raised them and arranged for their marriages. My grandson is my new player heir. What the fuck? Why is this guy not my player heir? Which grandson? What is happening? Oh, it's Mella's son. How did that happen? Anyway, this is an entirely solvable project. Hold on. So we're gonna go here. Sorry, Master Herman. I don't know who the fuck you are. Yeah. I gotcha. You're upset. I get it. Mella Brightstone. Congratulations. You're now the mayor of Wintertown. And as you are my F. Okay, I think equal inheritance is a thing up here in the north. Probably. We're about to find out. Revoke. Go. No, I probably should have made sure they were married off first. Okay, he's married off. She needs to be married off. Let's see here. Who's a nice Stark to marry into the family? Great. And that Stark can teach her everything she needs to know about Whitegate. And now we're back to Jaehaerys. Great, 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 great. You just have to solve the problems as they come along, guys. You got to solve the problems as they come along. You know how it goes. Okay, we're gonna land and immediately take the Castle of the Stormlands, Storm's End. We may want to do a little dragoning here. Let's see. I'm gonna put myself in command position. Then we're gonna use our dragon. I need a healer because I've been wounded. The attack on Storm's End has been going well. There are many structural emplacements falling with little difficulty or resistance. I had thought this province well defended, but it seems the defenders are not as brave as they would have us believe. As we strike our next key target, however, a large barracks that the defenders... I see where the missing defenders were. Arrows fly from every window, all aim straight at me. Although Sundancer raises her wings to shield me, many find their mark, and I feel their bite deep in my flesh. I shout in pain, marking an unspoken last command as we soar into the sky. The clouds fading before me as I feel blood pouring down my chest. Okay. It did buy us a few years. Okay, this is... and here's the thing, it didn't really... 7 years is not that big of an improvement, I'm gonna be honest. Still, we'll be okay. Probably. The Harrys will inherit either way. Okay, here we go. No? 16 months? That's still quite a long time. Okay, we got a new wet nurse. Where is the king? Where is the king and his armies? Wait, I don't have a liege anymore. Is that why he's upset? Because I'm... Yeah, I'm not counted as being part of the Iron Throne while I'm doing this fight. Interesting. Is Dorne in on this battle? I feel like I had several allies and not all of them came. The king isn't here. He can't be called against his liege or vassals. Are they allied? Is that what the problem is? I don't know, but we need the power of Dorne, for sure. Okay, for some reason we also can't call Dorne. And where's House Aaron? Why aren't they on our diplomat list? Maybe they died. That might have happened. I don't understand why... Uh-oh, I'm dying. These things happen, I guess. Rhaegal the Mad Flame managed to claim Fafnir. Where did thousands of my troops go? Oh. I bet they went... I bet we lost them when we, Oh no, Jaehaerys is dead. No, my carefully crafted plans. Okay, Florian is inheriting. That's Jaehaerys' son. And then you're also... Okay, Florian's good. He's cool. He's cool. He's cool. He's cool. He's cool. What is he being trained in? Doesn't matter. We need to... Shit, what is he being trained in? What are you good at? War? I mean, that's not the worst. I think we're about to lose this battle real big, though. Yeah. We're getting slammed down big style. Did they stack wipe us? How about white peace? Any chance? No chance. Peace? No peace. Okay. We need to run immediately. They're not capturing Winterfell, right? They're just capturing some random ass place. Oh, oh, oh no. That was bad. That's Dragonstone. That's somewhere I want to go. I want to go here. Okay. I have to pay a ridiculous amount of money to this guy. Okay. Oh, we do need a good regent for sure, for sure. That's a good call. How do we regent designate again? Oh, I don't like some of these people. Okay, how about you? Tilly, you are not loyal enough. Here we go. Here's a... Oh, here's a selfless... She's probably gonna die, though, is the thing. She's pretty old. Lady Melissa Drumlin. And then we'll try to sway her at the last minute. And maybe we'll make her honored as a guest. Boom. Just whatever it takes to make sure that she's nice to the kid. Okay. Is the king still coming? Do we have a big force of dudes coming? Because I'm in a lot of trouble here. I mean, we're going to revoke all these vassalages and hand them out to our kids, so... Oh, we should make sure that kid is married. I can't, because my husband is imprisoned. Yeah, he's really mad. Hopefully my kid doesn't inherit my debts. Oh, I'm recovering. Maybe I won't die? Yeah! Okay. This is good. We can probably just walk to the north. We'll just walk to Manderley Land, right? Every time I learn something new about this woman, it just keeps getting worse. She's a cannibal and a witch? Bro, you better have cash. Alright, come on. We need this army to move out. What's with this gathering of forces? Forget the banners. Let's go. Let's go. Well, we gotta go defend Winterfell first, I guess. Okay, so we're gonna try to abduct her, which will help us end the war much faster. I don't think I've ever run an abduct scheme mid-war. I know there are some people who do things where they run abducts right before they intend to do a war, and then right before they execute it, they start the war, abduct, success, and then end it immediately. Which I guess is a really cheesy but really funny way of doing things. Okay. You can hardly go wrong having a nice big battle. It looks like we've got a bunch of troops. I'm gonna wait for that last stack to catch up with us. Alright, we're going in now before they capture it. Okay, here we go. The battle for Winterfell, putting down the rebellious northern lords who refuse service of the king. It's not that they're mad at us. They're mad at the king. Oh, boy. That seemed like it was a big one. Alright, now we march on the Manderly men. How do I have 8,000 men? When did that happen? Oh, we're going to return the favor that the Storm King did to us. Attacking the gathering armies. Why am I slated to lose this? Oh, because I'm attacking into... Oh, not anymore. I'm attacking into marshlands. Mella Targaryen has managed to claim Sephiroth. Vedi, 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 voth, benayudi Sephiroth. Sephiroth. What is the second rebellion that's brewing? The peasants are rising against me? I've come to bring you people back into the light of the Targaryen system of justice. These Stark dogs have held you hostage. Your true lords return. We have inherited Rom Persk. Okay, I don't know where that is. Skagos? Alright. Bet. We'll find a little Brightstone to stick up there, you know? You know what I'm saying? We got Brightstones on Brightstone. We got this guy. We got Carlton. We can't do Carlton. No Carlton. Johan, we can't do him either. Eckerd. Can't do him either. Tilly. Maybe. Who are you married to that's making this a problem? I don't know this guy. We're making it happen. We're bringing the whole family over. Come on over, babe. Come on over. It's too late for caution. Get me rid of this tuberculosis. Okay, you are now the Lord of Rom Persk, and I think that means we also got Carlton is here now. Great, because he's a dragon rider. Alright, cool. I don't know why you came with your mom or your sister or whatever. Oh, it's your daughter. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's cool. That's cool. Anyway, Carlton, I really need you and your dragon to, like, get on the battlefield here. You're 12? He does not serve in my military. Shit. Well, did I get any other dragon riders? Let's just triple check here. We went inside my realm. Power Rangers. RPM. Get in gear. Oh, there's a little battle for the Manderly. Okay, they need 17 months, and we need 8 months. We're going to capture before they do. Great. Awesome. The peasants are rebelling. Okay. It's the song of the Irish rover. There was Barney McGee on the banks of the Lee. There was Hogan. Negative 600% on this abduction. I'm done, bro. We're out. It's not going to happen. We're just going to capture her ancestral homeland and force her to surrender. It's going to be a lot of new Brightstone lords up and down the north. That's all I got to add. Oh, did they abandon the siege of Winterfell? That's certainly a choice for sure. Keep this up a little bit. I wake in the middle. No, not Sir Gregor. Gregor the Marked. I wake in the middle of the night to see a dark figure in my chambers. I know not what has happened to my guards, but I see the glint of moonlight reflecting off the blade. I know that it is too late for me. A sufficiently sharp dagger makes little sound as it pierces flesh, and through the rush of agonizing pain, I can't tell if my screams are any more audible. Even as my mind fades, my last thoughts are that this is undoubtedly the work of that brash knave, Master Gregor. Lady Mella of the North has finally found peace at the age of 53 years. She was murdered by Master Gregor of the Northman Phoenixes, a known murderer. She will atone for her unspeakable crimes in her next life. Lord Florian ascends to the throne. A mere 6 years old, he will need to rely on his regent Alyssa during the first years of his rule. No dragon. Sundancer has flown off. Brutal. Serperoth is down. We've lost Vaela as well. Somehow we lost Winterfell, even though no one's sieging it? What the fuck? And now it's taking longer to siege this castle. We're almost done. King Rhaegal has died, and my dad is now the king of the Seven Kingdoms. Cool. So I am Lord of the North, Strong Cliffs, all those other places. And yeah, I've got more holdings than I know what to do with. We'll solve that in a little bit. Okay. Even though we took the Manderley Castle, now I guess we gotta go get Winterfell back. Because it's worth so much war score. We're gonna let these people clean up. Okay, we're cleaned up. We're going to take out the enemy armies. Then we're gonna recapture Winterfell. We definitely need to slow down though. Slow down the speed. Oh, and we should probably check on our court, right? Oh, she died as she lived, murdering people. You know? She was a complicated woman. Mella. That's definitely her name, is Mella. My name is Betty. Okay. Court. We're missing a Castellan. And an Admiral. Lady Tilly. Same guy will be here. Oh, somebody else got him. The Viper got him. The Dornish Vipers are doing pretty well for being so far north. That's all I have to say. Okay, let's recapture Winterfell and all of its environs, and that should give us an end to war. I mean, Winterfell itself is worth 26 plus 14%. So, yeah. 2 years? Ugh. My regent is in prison. That's bad. These guys are just throwing by absolutely pouring in here. Ooh. Gonna marry my cousin and get my dad on my side. We're gonna keep on Targaryening. Excellent. She's my half-sister. Interesting. This family tree just got fucked up. And you know what? I started, episode 10 is out for, Tarth Takes Wings, so I know some of you degenerate fuck-ups really enjoy this kind of stuff. People are like, you're not having enough incest, and I'm like, what is wrong with you? Okay, we need to pay somebody's debts. They're like a repay bank loan. There we go. Bum 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 bum. So if we retake Winterfell, oh my goodness, what is happening? Shit is popping up so quickly. We retake Winterfell, we should win the war instantly. The war to stop the anti-loyalists, not the peasant rebellion. That's gonna take, I don't even know where the peasant rebellion army is on. It's gonna take a little bit, but the cost of Winterfell here, oh, we've recaptured a lot of Winterfell, so I guess it's not, but we have the 10% penalty, and then, you know, it's a 41% turnaround. It'll put us in striking range then. Take a break, Rob. Why does this number keep going up? It was 2 years, and that was a year ago, and now it's 3 years. Okay, we're losing a lot of money because we're holding too many properties. Now, I'm wondering if that's because Winterfell's domain limit boost isn't available to us right now. No, it looks like we are holding it. Let's see here. Oh, we don't have a stewardship score right now. I mean, we are 6 years old. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay, so we need to give away 3 properties, and they can't be Strongcliffs, which is our stronghold now. Moat Caelan and Winterfell are also off the table. So Grey Tower, Greyward Castle, we can give away. Give it to this guy. He's my vassal. Can I get his dragon riding ass in my fucking army now? Thank you. Okay. Stony Shores. Elsie. Congratulations. You've got it. The Rust Keep. Arwen. You've got it. Fantastic. I lost the plot, which is to say, King Ossifer was spying on me. Banished. My own Septon spying on me for my father? Unbelievable, sir. Unbelievable. How dare you accuse my father? Alright, we're just gonna sit here for 2 years, I guess. Did my father make me Prince of Dragonstone yet? Officially? No? Grandpapa, I am Prince of Dragonstone, Grandpapa. You're supposed to turn it over to me. Beep bop ba doo bop boop ba. Summon the Maester. They did their job for once. Why do I have minus 25%? What happened? My heir has been captured? I don't have an heir, though. Right? I literally don't have an heir. How is this being counted against me? Why is this number going up? What the fuck is happening? It really makes me question how they captured this. Yeah. Alright. Brightstone be Brightstoning, of course. We gotta capture this back sooner rather than later. We're gonna lose the war without it. We're also gonna lose the war if we keep losing territory at this rate. I mean, we're absolutely slaughtering them in the field, but... Dice, could you fucking stack up? What the hell is happening? Thank you. Okay. Yeah, it's being weird. What are some other big ticket items? Why does it say defender controls war target? I'm the defender. This feels bugged for sure. I'm malding right now, audience. I hate to be a little shit about it, but I don't understand what the fuck is happening. Girls are so fascinating. I just realized I'm heterosexual. I realized that a long time ago, my friends. Oh man, people are fucking slaughtering my court as well. What is happening? Okay, we're going to try to reclaim the Dawn Forest, which should give us a good amount of points here. Okay, Sinel is one of mine, I think. Nope. Here we go. And make her one of mine. Fine. My friend Mella Brightstone, we got a crush. It's meant to be. We share the same last name. Serperoth is eating livestock around Winterfell. The Liberty War is over. All these motherfuckers be imprisoned. Where is this peasant leader? I must just fucking grab his ass and throw him in a jail cell and then execute him. I'm coming for you, buddy, and I'm bringing my whole crew with me. Meanwhile, all these baddies. Title revocation. Done. Title revocation. It might not let me revoke a second title. It's not going to. So instead, you can go to the fucking wall. Great. My painful maulding here. Not going to the wall? This is what the doomed and the damned looks like, ladies and gentlemen. This is what you paid for. This is why you showed up, was to watch all these people lose their hats and their houses, their homes and their families, their titles of nobility. And we need to... I wanted to send them all to the wall, but we really, really need to repay our war debts. Umbas. I don't suppose you committed 2 crimes against me. No? Banished from our lands. Be gone. If I did not need your money so much, you would all be dead. You know, we're just gonna kill Florian Brightstone. Or Karina Karn. Yes, Florian Brightstone's me. I was like, wait, what's happening? I am Florian Brightstone. Oh, White Harbor's gonna make a nice little... It's gonna make a nice little getaway home here. Banished. I spoke to you of peace. My mother spoke to you of peace, and you murdered her. You animals. You savages. You have torn the North apart with your lies. Alright, we're gonna just go ahead. This guy. Yeah, I can't steal his land. He probably was just a knight. He didn't rise up in rebellion. Lord Glover. Okay. Can't send you to the wall, huh? I don't see much point for you existing then. Night's Watch. Oh, you don't like that? Okay. Great. Are you in jail? You're going to the dungeon. Dungeon. You know what? I don't even like the look of you, dungeon. My patience for these tricksters is done. Dungeon. Fear will keep them in line. This is a Karstark. You really can't? You can't pay? You guys got problems is all I'm saying. I'm gonna keep the little Karstark here. I don't suppose he's like your heir. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Wow. The hill fort, huh? Damn, that's crazy. Dungeon. Ooh. Your mother, Alyssa, and my son and heir, Hector, will be joined in holy matrimony. Holy matrimony. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. We might need a pardon. Our master. Andrin is a cannibal. We're gonna go ahead and arrest him. We need to hand out a ton of titles. So, Strongcliffs, Moat Cailin, and the High Lordship of... Oh, did we end up getting the High Lordship of Winterfell yet? Has that title? It was lost. But we can recreate it in time. Okay. John Ayswood. I'd prefer it if you married a Brightstone. We really don't have any Brightstones for you to marry? That's crazy. We have so many family members. I guess it's possible. Stranger things have happened. Okay, is this the duchy seat? Is Whitecaster. So this is a pretty sizable chunk of land over here. This basically is a duchy that we can hand out to somebody. Nah, we're not doing it this way. We're doing it the classic way. I'm getting tired of handing these out to random people. You could be a duke, a high lord, if you had just bowed to me, sir. You had just bowed to me. If you had but joined me. See, the thing is, I normally skip over this part, but because this is the final episode, I don't think I will. You get the full glory of me muttering to myself like a lunatic with only my cat as company for the next few hours. Playing Game of Thronesian mind games. Here we go. You look like a duke. You look like a guy who dukes. Lightcaster. Cool. Keep it going. House went from being so poor to so rich so fast we can't keep up with it. Diella, congratulations. You're like a 11-year-old girl who's also a countess. A lord, I should say. Look at that beautiful flagging going on over there. You don't see flags like that everywhere. Fulden Castle. You know what they say, the only people you can trust is family. Here we go. The pitch. Sir Denny's. Delara. Oswell. Next, we're going for Fulden in the Wolf Branch. Okay. Okay. Barrowlands, we want to hold ourselves. But Barlow, Barstock and Barlow. The Hill Fort. We can just make somebody competent ruler here. It's a mayorship, so it matters a little bit less. Well, it's not a mayorship, it's a castle. Okay. I don't want to give all of White Harbor. How about this? Keeps down. Sure. And we need one more. For now. Dark set. Okay. Okay. Money went positive. We're on our way to crush this rebellion. Winter's pass. We're starting to make some money. I will be an honest king. And a just one. Okay. Buddy. Murdered. Cool! The battle for the north has been won. The Brightstone legacy is rapidly spreading all over the north. That is what you want to see, to be honest. The Onwood Spears, stationed in Winterfell. You know what? I'll pardon her. I'll pardon her. I don't have any particular reason to, but it does feel like maybe we wanna let bygones be bygones for a little bit. There's so many dead people right now. We need to start concentrating instead on the living. Okay, that gets our military corps back together. We have a harbor master now. I'm guessing because we control White Harbor personally. Oh, this is a maester. Lord Glover, renounce your claims and you are free to go. If your family loves you, they will ransom for you. Bum bum ba ba bum bum ba ba bum bum ba ba bum bum. Mr. Carstack. Night's Watch, if you please. We sent 2 or 3 men there. Always a pleasure to add to the number of the men guarding the north. As it were, as it were. Time to give up the roast field. Now, we invited some people who maybe showed up. Here we go. Roast fields. Cool. And another holding in Skagos, I see. We're now just gonna double check for children. For some reason, your children are Lannister born. Oh, but if these 2 have children, they will be born Okay, you don't have a marriage arrangement. There's like acceptance, right? No? Fuck. I need you to make a good marriage, daughter. Damn. Some of these people I definitely should have married off ahead of time for sure, for sure. Okay. These guys are pushing out Brightstones. These guys are Stauntons who marry Brightstones. Excellent. It's going to end up back in the family. Brightstones. You need to start having kids for political reasons. Cool. Got that out of the way. You're married, married, married. Excellent. All up and down the line. Love to see it. Hazel Braxton. Wish I could ride a dragon down there. Wouldn't that be sick? Bro, I need a stronger... Not gonna be good. Man, this path is a little whack though. Okay, so there's actually just a frickin' dragon outside. So... that's somewhat more acceptable, honestly. We'll go Harrenhal, Fields of Fire. Except here, the trip back. Head up Rollsby. We'll visit Grandpappy's court at Dragonstone. Stop over here. And then we're going to stop by our ancestral family home of Goldtown. And Strongcliffs, which we've tamed. We tamed the Cliffs of the Strongest. We'll stop by Runestone also for a victory lap. I like the idea that this kid doesn't know that his parents were basically monsters. And that, well, his grandparents were monsters, and that his grandmother was essentially like Mega Hitler. That he's just like this peaceful little honest boy. Now that the realm is pacified, he's going to become the greatest king of the Seven Kingdoms. That sort of horse shit. People paid a high price to buy this freedom. I'm noticing that says I'm not going to get to the coronation in time. Okay. Still won't arrive. Still won't arrive. Okay, that lets us avoid a ton of danger. Unfortunately, it's a fucking nightmare zone down here. How do we feel about sneaking in? Nope. Oh, even this won't let me arrive in time? I guess we're just gonna have to risk it, man, and then make the trip back. Wait, where's the coronation? Oh, the coronation isn't in... I see. I see. Well, that makes more sense now. The coronation's in Dragonstone. It's not in... But why is it in Dragonstone? My man is literally the king of the Seven Kingdoms now, right? Grandpapa, aren't you the king of the Seven Kingdoms? Okay, we're just gonna have to take the risk. I mean, what could go wrong? I die again? I'm a little kid. Why you gotta be so rude? Don't you know I'm human too? Someone wants to pay a ransom? Absolutely. Get your parent out of the deep dungeon. Save them today. They sent you a letter about how they're screaming in pain? That's intentional on my part. Ah, the dragon lore of Dragonstone. Did I get a new free extra artifact? No, it's just the artifact I already had. Awissa Stokeworth, my mother. Grandpapa. Grandpapa. Have you considered oh my god, you already remarried? You married a Stark girl? You slut. Ossifer Brightstone, you slut. How dare you? All of your children are dead. They all died in the fucking war against the Stark loyalists. Or the Starks themselves. Your wife was murdered by a Stark loyalist. Ossifer, you fucking psychopath. You're the worst, Ossifer. I hate you, grandfather. I hate you. I can't raise the dynasty up here? Alright, well, whatever. I don't suppose I serve on my liege's council. No. That'd be very funny, I think. There we go. Long may my daddy reign. We're offering general amnesty to all shitlords. General amnesty. Now, bringing it back. My submission to my grandfather, who married our house's enemies. has begun. So we don't actually need this anymore. The murdering can stop. Instead, we're going to concentrate on the nobility of our blood. Excellent. Now, if someone could kill my grandfather... Ah, the Riverlands. I definitely would like to have a friendly relationship with them. And with the King's Commander of the Kingsguard. Some have said that's the most bestest knight in the world. I have a choice of weapons. Is one of them seafoam? Then it's gonna be seafoam. I don't think it really matters how many weapons you have. If one of them's a named Valyrian steel sword, I'm gonna be straightforward about it. And the Valyrians can suck, yeah. I can either have Laren become my best friend, or I can try to hang out with my aunt. And it went swimmingly. We're all friends now. Aunt. Love you, aunt. Who married a Valyrian and had Valyrian children. We could correct this problem. We can't correct this problem. Oh, you know, one problem might be is that I might not be the head of my dynasty. I am the head of my dynasty. Alright, well. I don't need to get closer to a random guy. I don't know who this is. Congratulations. Now we're going to do some sightseeing on the way home. Gold Town, that's our family's ancestral lands that are now held. And Daisy Brightstone, let's make sure she has a nice husband. No, doesn't matter. We're keeping it in the family. Ah, my loyalists. Would you include the Boltons, who are here to safeguard my power? Don't actually include that many Brightstones. Interesting. Okay. Something has happened. We got another domain somewhere. Gilbridge. Okay. Elsie Brightstone, congratulations. You're the mayor now. Wow, this house of worship is incredible. You get good stuff. You get good stuff down here. Down in beautiful Manderley land. Look at this. You pay 187. You get a nice little chunk of change back. Prairie Farms. Water Wheel, definitely, absolutely. I don't think, because the Dragon Pen has the -10 public opinion, I don't think you really want to put it in your capital. You want to put it somewhere else, for sure. Somewhere you intend to control, for real, but... I think we will become chaste. If this is love, I want nothing to do with it. He's a chaste young boy who is brave and honest. A fine young man who's been raised by his parents. And now, since the age of 6 years old, he had to take command of the family, protect the North, protect all of the 7 kingdoms, and one day he could be ruler of it all. Is this good enough? audience? Is this a good enough victory lap for you, the final episode? Do you feel it now? The North, almost a quarter of it appears to be under Brightstone direct influence, held by Brightstones. Many refuse to oppose us. We can summon many Brightstones. Apparently we can't get them married. But I'm sure I'll have a bunch of fucking kids with this woman and whatever women I need in order to repopulate the North with even more Brightstones. And the Crownlands. My mom's dead, etc. We never did get the Stormlands. Boy, they really got us, those Stormlands. They managed to survive two different draconian invasions. In the end, if and when this kid can get a dragon, he's absolutely going to go back there and conquer all 7 of these 7 kingdoms. Although, again, there are more than 7 kingdoms. There's more like 9 or 10. The whole world is easily in this young boy's hands. This good young son, this old god's follower, a man of cracked claw. This is it. What did you think? Did the vengeance bring you satisfaction? Did the deaths of the Celtigars, the deaths of the Royces, the deaths of the Graftons, did a Game of Thronesian tale of revenge where everyone involved all died until a sweet innocent little boy was forced to defend his lands and kill people, and now he ascends to the highest levels of the world's power? A sweet innocent young boy. And I'm gonna if this was to continue, you know that I'd have him do some real fucked up war crime shit.